That was Shakespeare. That was Shakespeare. Now, guys, my name is Stevie. Shakespeare Bags. Shakespeare's nickname, football nickname, that I received in college from friends of mine. But what I want you guys to do, after I get done with this first part, you guys are going to write some stuff down. All right? So when I say fire, I want y'all to clap. Fire! Fire! When I say, what are you, you say, king. All right? What are you? King. I can't hear you. I don't believe that. What are you? King. Fire! All right, now pay attention. Because when you're on the field, you have to pay attention. Fire! Damn. Got you. I was all in your chest. I got you. Fire! What are you? King. What are you? King. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. So we got that. We got that down. Fire! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How many of y'all enjoyed that video? Okay. Well, Stevie Shakespeare Bags, founder of the Cedar Foundation, pro football player, entrepreneur, philanthropist, but most importantly, a child of God. Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. Now, I want to tell you guys a quick story. You're looking at the only football player, pro football player in history to play on 9 different teams. And this is my 9th year of pro football. 9 different teams. Detroit Lions, Jacksonville Jaguars, Arizona Cardinals, Orlando Predators, Frankfurt Galaxy in the NFL Europe, 4 CFL teams, Winnipeg Blue Bombers, Edmonton Eskimos, Saskatchewan Rough Riders, and most recently, the Hamilton Tiger Cats. Now, up until 2 days ago, I was the highest paid defensive player in the Canadian Football League. Guess what, guys? Thursday, I just got released from my team. You just saw the film. You tell me, you think I should have been released? But this is how life works. And God's plan is greater than our plan will ever be. What are you? King. I like that. You were quick on your feet. Fire! That's what you gotta have. Now, I got what man calls released, but what God calls is relaunched. See, in pro football, to man or to administration, you're only as good as your last play. To them. But in the eyes of God, you're only as good as your last faith. What is your faith? That's what we're talking about today. Family, faith, and your future. Family, faith, and your future. So in my humble case, I'll say family, faith, and football. Football is a part of my future. It's been a part of my past, but it's also going to be a part of my future. Because through football, which is one of my gifts, I'm being able to be in a position to converse with you guys and share wisdom and knowledge. Now, I want you guys to ask me any question you want right now. Knowing what you know. Go ahead. Good question. I attended the Bethune-Cookman University here in Wildcat. HBCU, baby. HBCU.
What's your favorite seed to eat?
My favorite seed to eat is the Bible. The Bible. I have an acronym for Bible. Beautiful information before leaving Earth. Y'all might want to write that down. That's Bible. Beautiful information before leaving Earth. In the physical, because we will never leave Earth in the supernatural. So understand that. Any more questions? Please give me some questions. Go ahead.
What was like being a football player?
Well, what it's like being a pro, because I'm still a pro. I got called by 2 or 3 teams just yesterday. I got released Thursday, got a call from one team Thursday, got 2 more calls on Friday. But I think God knows my worth. CFL was great, but who knows? God may want me to be back in the NFL, guys. We're just staying humble because humility comes before honor. That's the beautiful thing about it. But it's an awesome opportunity, son. Awesome blessing to be able to play pro football. One of the reasons why, and I'm glad you asked the question, how many of you guys, well, you guys introduce yourselves, but the people out here that may be watching don't understand that out of all of you guys that were in here, pretty much half of you guys said you wanted to be in sports or music. So that's athlete or entertainment. I'm going to give you guys some real quick facts. I always get this back. It's solid numbers. 3 million high school students play football in the United States alone. 3 million. 300,000 play NCAA. So you go 3,300,000, and that's on every level. Division 1, 1AA, Division 2, Division 3, NAI, JUCO. 300,000 now, football. From that, between the NFL and CFL, there's roughly 2,300. You go 3,300,000 between the NFL and CFL, 2,300 guys. So, are the odds in your favor for those who want to be pro football players? What about a pro basketball player? The numbers dwindle. Worse. What about an actor? Dwindle. What about a hockey player, baseball player? So, what I want you to finish is, I can do all things through.
Right.
Yes, sir. Say it again. I can do all things through.
Right.
Through Christ who strengthens me. So, I'm giving you these numbers, but I was giving these same numbers. But I knew what God put in me. And I knew that God said I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And you have that same power. Okay? Any more questions? Yes, sir.
Which do you like better, the CFL or the NFL?
Well, they serve different purposes. The NFL gives you a bigger platform here in the States, and a lot of people watch football, and you have a little bit more money. But the CFL gives you an opportunity to learn about a different culture, be in a different country. My major in school, I have a degree in international business. I never knew I would be playing football in an international setting, but that was God's plan and his purpose. So who knows? So they serve two different purposes. The CFL is great and good for what it does, and the NFL is great and good for what it does. Yes, sir.
Where's Hamilton?
Hamilton is in Ontario. So it's roughly 30 minutes from Niagara Falls, New York, Buffalo area, and it's 30 minutes north of that and 30 minutes south of Toronto, Ontario. So it's on the East Coast. Yes, sir.
You obviously are an established professional football player. Why, and you seem to show some real excitement about philanthropy.
Yeah.
Why is that important to you? You've already made it. You got yours. Why do you care about giving back?
Well, good question. The greatest among us, if you want to be a king, the greatest among you shall first be a servant. So what we have to understand is, we can't keep, y'all should write that down. In order to be great, king, conqueror, head and not the tail, above and not beneath, you should first be a servant. Because you keep what you give back, guys. You keep what you give back. So, cars, house, money, clothes, you can't take that with you beyond your grave when you pass. But the knowledge you leave someone else, the love you leave someone else, and serve someone else, that right there, guys, you can't put a measure on that. It's a measurement. So, to answer the question, serve. Yes, ma'am.
I just wanted to ask, how do you handle negative media publicity? And it goes in line with what was in the first chapter of the book, talking about don't let people define who you are. Can you talk about how, when you got released, how do you handle that?
Well, I've been released so many times now, it's like I think the Lord is just working on this whole thing himself. Like, look, not one man, not one coach, not one GM, not one owner, not one agent can say that it was them. God was saying that it was him. So, to answer the question though, when people say the negative things about you,